Hey guys, so I wanted to give you an update about the faucet. This was out of commission today, and I decided let's take another look at the faucet. What's going on? I got a phone call from a family member in Hawaii saying that they saw my video. They recommended that I tighten the pipes. So I went and felt the pipes with my hand, and I realized that it was super freaking loose. I was jiggling it, and I tightened it. So I tightened. I remember this was installed or replaced in October. So I tightened this. I could jiggle it with my hand. I tightened this, but I couldn't tighten the top part. It just wasn't tightening. And I thought, frick, what am I going to have to do? Am I going to have to replace the whole thing? So screwing it in, of course, I screw it in on the right to tighten it. I was getting frustrated, so I said, frick it, let me screw it to the left. And this is what happened. Yep, I screwed it to the left, and the whole thing popped out. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but this pipe is separate from this. Yeah, it went off track. So this thing was barely tightened on, and there's no painter's tape. There's no painter's tape either. So there was nothing sticking it on. Oh, this thing has no focus. Hold on. This thing has no focus. Yeah, so I tightened only to the right, but I couldn't tighten it to the right. So I thought, okay, let me loosen it. And once I loosened it, it just broke apart. See that? So I got to go to Home Depot. I'm going to get plumber's tape and redo it myself. All I did was just, instead of doing it to the right, I did it to the left, and it just popped out like that. That is the reason why this water was leaking. Because whoever installed this, in my opinion, did such a crap job that one little push to the left, and it just boop. I don't know why they didn't use plumber's tape. So chat was right when they were talking about the install. Definitely should have used plumber's tape. Now this is a perfect opportunity for me to grab some plumber's tape and hopefully do it right this time. Look at that. Look at that beautiful off-track pipe. So I tightened this by hand, tightened that by hand, and then did this. Yeah, they replaced this section because it was corroded, and I guess when they screwed it all together, this part wasn't done very well. There's no reason for us to, have such a loose pipe. See that? See how? Look at that. That was a $250 install. Maybe I'm just being a customer. Maybe I'm just complaining, but that is, like, come on. So I'll have to get some plumber's tape. I'm going to try re-screw it by hand, see how it works. Hopefully I fix the leak. Obviously I can see what caused the leak. Tisk, 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 tisk. And this is the perfect opportunity for me to re-screw this in without having to take, hopefully, this whole thing apart. Yeah. So thank you, chat. You guys were right. It wasn't this area wherever I thought it was. It was actually up here, and it was loose. And thank you to my family member who gave me a call from Hawaii to tell me, yeah, tighten everything because it seems like something might be off track. Yep. One little, I didn't even aggressively push it to the left either. One little push to the left and it just popped right out. Ugh. And to think I spent so much time trying to figure this thing out, and it was just that part. Ugh. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem broken. I can screw it back, but in order to make sure there's a watertight seal, I'm going to take a note from my family members in Hawaii, and when they do this stuff, they always put plumber's tape on the threads. See that? See the threads? I'm going to put plumber's tape on there and then re-screw it back. So hopefully it's a watertight seal. And I think I can do it. I definitely can do it. I'm gonna wait for this to completely dry. I have the dehumidifier that I fixed yesterday, or cleaned up, shall I say. And after it's completely dry, clean it up a little, put some beautiful plumber's tape, screw it back. So infuriating. So infuriating. I can't imagine how many people have to call a plumber and they say, hey, this thing is leaking. And the plumber tells them, oh yeah, it was loose, has to be rescrewed. And you know how much like a plumber costs, right? I mean, I've heard like just to go out for some plumbers, it's like $100 just for them to see this thing. So I can't imagine that, hey, this thing is loose, I'm gonna just use plumber's tape and fix it. I'm gonna use plumber's tape and re-thread it on. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna use a tighter seal. I think that would help. Yeah, Teflon tape. Yeah, $150 for this. You know I could use with that $150? Buying a cabinet right over there. Cabinet. Yeah. I'm gonna use that. If I manage to fix it myself, I'm gonna use that cost savings and, well, I was planning to buy that cabinet, but it got canceled. Buy my beautiful cabinet and take pride that I managed to hopefully fix it, but we'll see. I'm not gonna celebrate. It should be a very easy fix. So, and in the future, like I've said in my past stream, I will never, ever, ever get a pedestal sink. This is a rental, so. You see all this rust? You see all these dots of rust? So, last time what happened was that the water was blocked, and I tried all these drain cleaners. They ended up having to drill into the wall for quite some time just to remove the buildup. See all that crap? They were drilling, so it got all over the place. And I cleaned it up, but I guess I missed some spots. Yeah, look at that, ugly rust colored. Oh, I might walk over to Home Depot today. Probably will. I feel like this is an easy job, and I can definitely find a YouTube video on this if I have any problems. So, yeah. Thank you for the comments. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but it really did help, and I'm very, very thankful for it. Because without your guidance and without your suggestion, because you guys know a lot more about this stuff than I do, I don't think I would have figured it out. So, thank you. See ya.